Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Today we have our 10th set of fact sheets for Farming Simulator 25. Included are 4 machines and 3 pieces of equipment from International, brand, John Deere, Sennebogen, and Holmer. These are just 5 of the more than 150 brands coming to Farm Sim 25 on November 12, 2024 for PC, Mac, PS5, and Xbox Series. If you haven't pre-ordered FS25 yet, you can check the link in the description for the base game as well as the Year 1 bundle. Now let's get into the fact sheets, and we have the International Trendstar 2 Eagle. So excited to see this one. Semi-truck, $45,000, so not bad at all there. 400 horsepower with a manual transmission, 755 liters of fuel. It's going to go 49 miles an hour, and it weighs 8.4 tons. And we get something new to pull it with, and a new brand announced. This is the H550 Beavertail trailer. $106,000, twice as much as the truck that's pulling it, and 12.3 tons. What an absolute unit this thing is. I know everyone was super excited to see that International would be part of the base game, even though we've had a couple International mods in Farm Sim 22. On the back, we're pulling what looks to be a Fendt 900 or maybe a 1000 Vario, and you can tell from the straps that the vehicle is strapped down. So it looks like that feature is coming back as a surprise to no one, really. The trailer also looks like it's got an extension on it. Sometimes you can kind of pull the tongue forward or flip it down and it'll extend the reach a little bit, so you may be able to pull this with trucks with a longer rear end on it. That's pretty darn cool. As for everything else, road looks great. Everything looks great behind it. Looks like there's some corn behind it, and we've got some red buildings, which leads me to believe that this is the American map. Next up in our fact sheets is something that we saw very early on in Farm Sim 25's life cycle, at least the pre-release, the John Deere S7 series. Of course, keep an eye on combine harvesters. $381,000 starting price anyway. It's got between 547 and 625 horsepower with a variable transmission, 1,155 liters of fuel, goes 24 miles an hour, holds 14,100 liters, and 20.4 tons. Also looks like we're going to be harvesting all the crops you would expect: wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybeans, corn, and dry rice, or long grain rice? Which one are we going to call that? And yes, we've got a header to go along with it, the John Deere RD F35. $105,000 for this one, 4 tons, 10.7 meter working with, at 6 miles an hour. This one does a little bit less though: wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, soybeans, and the dry rice. The S7 was actually released to the public not too long ago. At least it doesn't feel like it was very long ago. So having this in Farming Simulator 25 as a base game piece of equipment is pretty darn cool. I know there's been some people that have complained about not having the new 9RX in the game, so hopefully that is released maybe in a DLC, or maybe they're just hiding it from us. We don't know that it's not coming. As for this one, I know that John Deere fans are super excited to see it. It's a great step between whatever's going to be at the bottom end and what we've got at the top end with the X9. Thirdly, today is a single sheet, the Sennebogen 340G telehandler. $145,000 for this one with a variable transmission, 136 horsepower, 24 miles an hour, weighs 9.4 tons, and has a capacity of 190 liters of fuel. Here we can see it looks like it's hailing. I don't think that's snow. I'm pretty sure that is hail. We're over at one of the sawmills on the map. Maybe there's more. Maybe hey, this is the only one. And it looks like we are dumping out wood chips. Heck of a time to be doing it in the middle of a hailstorm or snowstorm, but it is neat that they're showing us this. As far as we know, hail is going to be destroying some of your crops, so be ready for that. But we will have to wait to get the game in our hands to see that further. Regardless, this is pretty darn cool, and we also got to see a teaser last week that there will be a Fendt version of this as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Our last fact sheets today come from Holmer. We have the Terados 540, the newer one. This is our sugar beet harvester. $685,000 for it, 652 horsepower with a variable transmission, 1,150 liters of fuel, 24 miles an hour, 45,000 liter capacity for sugar beets. It's going to weigh 30.1 tons with a working speed of 6 miles an hour. And we've got either the header or one of the headers to go along with it, the Holmer Exact HR6 sugar beet header. $53,500 for this, 2.2 tons, 2.7 meter worker with at 6 miles an hour. We've had the Terados 440 for about as long as I can remember now, so it is great to be seeing the newer Terados 540 in the base game. As for the sugar beets, I can't say that the fill plane looks amazing. At least the sugar beets coming up the side and the fill plane on the inside of the machine look a little bit, well, let's just say hopefully not done yet when the screenshot was taken. There's a lot of people, including myself, that probably won't do much, if any, sugar beet harvesting, so this may not be a big deal to a lot of players. However, there's a ton of players out there that only do root crops, or they may be only doing sugar beets, potatoes, something like that. So I'm hoping that maybe this is just not the greatest screenshot being able to see in there. Hopefully we get some new stuff or new looks at this. It's a little bit difficult to see, but right now this one's not too impressive, at least on the inside of the machine. That's it for this week. However, if you've missed any of the previous fact sheets, in week 1 we had the Valtra S Series and Brantner TR tipper, Iseki TJW and FarmTech EDK 650 tipper, Merlot telehandler, and the Oxbow spinach harvester. In week 2 we got to see the John Deere 3650 and Great Plains seeder, Case IH AF11 and the 4418 corn header, AgriFact Condor Endurance 2 self-propelled sprayer, and 2 of the pre-order items, the MacDon M1240 windrow and the D140 XL draper head. In week 3, we got the AGCO Wide 8010 series and Anderson Merge Pro 915. We also know that there will be a Challenger version of this tractor as well. Fendt 700 Vario and Bednar Omega Cedar, Noisefar 6C Krone Varipack V190, and the JCB 435S wheel loader. In week 4, the Kloss Evian 450 combine and Vario 620 header, Oxbow Green Bean harvester, Downbow Power Chain 800, and the Annaberger HTS frame and AW tipper. In week 5, we had the Iseki rice harvester and Dragon truck, John Deere C441 R round baler, Iseki rice planter, and the Novak T4 seeder. Week 6 brought us the John Deere 9RX and Bednar Swifter disc, the Manitou MLT telehandler, Oxbow P harvester, and the Silo King trailed line feed mixer. In week number 7, we got the Massey Ferguson 8570 combine and the matching header, the AgriFact Light Track sugar beet harvester, the Amity 2720 Scrub sugar beet harvester, and the Crop Chaser 1000 auger wagon, and the Cokerling Ultima 800 seeder. Week 8 brought us some more fun goodies, including the Clausarian 12, Semi Virtuous 135 tractor, and the Samaz XT 390 mower, Riedler FH16 log truck and log trailer, and the Grimmy Matrix 1800 planter. And of course, last week we had the Aprilia RX 125 dirt bike, Ape 50, Case IH Puma 260 CVX, and the RB 456 baler, New Holland T7 LWB, and the Vaderstedt Rexius planter. And lastly, the Kloss Jaguar 990 forage harvester and the Orbis 900 header. If you're looking for more information on these fact sheets or the previous week's sheets, you can find them all in a single blog on the Farming Simulator website, which is updated weekly. Since most of the machines will not be announced through those fact sheets though, I'm also showcasing all of the other equipment as it is announced on the website. So make sure you get subscribed, that way you don't miss those. In total, there is only one more Friday left between now and the release of FS25. In all, there's going to be over 400 pieces of equipment in the base game, with more to come later in free content updates. FarmSim 25 is quite literally the biggest farming simulator game we have ever seen, and I can't wait to show you more. Only one more week. And with that, FarmSim 25 fact sheet week number 10 is out of here. Is there anything that I missed this week, or was there anything you wanted to see more of? Hey, please let me know. Don't forget, Farming Simulator 25 is going to be available Tuesday, November the 12th, 2024 for PC, Mac, PS5, and Xbox Series. If you still haven't pre-ordered, now's a good time to do that. You can check the link down below, which will take you to both the pre-orders for the base game as well as the Year 1 bundle. Console players can also still pre-order FS25 via their respective game stores. If you have any questions, please let me know, and make sure to check out the other videos on screen right now for more FS25 coverage, including one where I got to play the game early again. Thank you for watching, hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one.